There we go. Hello, hi, how are you? Hope you're all fine. I changed my glam a bit since last you seen. And we are Pictomancer. So I did actually use the fancy new paintbrush we got. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Welcome back, sir. You've had a landscape messenger most anxiously waiting for your turn. Sammy of the Third promises entourage. All of the city looking for you. Your own servant summons you to the palace. You have to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside some at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one thing. You're not to mention this visit to Command. Okay. Does he want to spar with us? I feel like he wants to spar with us. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Really enjoying Pictomancer. Like, out of the two, out of Viper and Pictomancer, Pictomancer definitely feels like the favourite child. The Dawn Servant awaits you within. Well, I was not informed the reason for your audience. In terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Yeah, he's gonna have a little spar with us. So when we first arrived here, he was sparring with a Stinian.
Forgive me these sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
This guy just likes sparring with strong fighters. Seems like a cool dude though.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The lance wielder, Stinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland. Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Yeah, as long as neither of us gets too carried away.
Not even the slightest hint of fear. I knew you were no pretender. The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Come! Ready your arms, and show me the truth of the tales.
I just find it really funny. This guy's coming up with swords and I'm just like, haha, paintbrush. these out.
Ha ha! Give it your all! I want to fight to remember!
I feel like I want to move away from them for that. Oh, no, that's just general AoE. Okay, that's fine.
Let's test the waters. Ha ha! They didn't even blink.
Okay, so it's good to move away from that. Good to know.
Have you ever fought a viper? Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
Right, okay, so that's going this way. So we'll probably safe around about here maybe? Yeah. I mean, it would have been safe behind the blade, but like...
The spearman did not lie. Very well then. Resolve and reason kingdom. All right.
Oh yeah, because Reason will be asleep. That makes sense. You get hit by that one?
Ha! Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
We should be completely fine here.
Still holding up?
Alright, I'm not entirely sure what that's to do. Oh, okay.
We're far from finished.
That was an entirely new marker. Yes, I want to be away from that.
No more holding back. Stay alert.
Yeah. It was like, stay alert, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stay over here. Yeah, that little slip up that I had might cause the dude to finish prematurely. Oh, we're all good, we're all good.
Ha ha ha! You fight well indeed.
Ah, I didn't see where the first ones were. I hope we're fine here. Right, okay. So that's how it works, okay. I think like with melee you probably have more of a chance to recover health. Okay, should be there. We should be fine behind the blade. And do that. Just gonna be instantly followed up with that. And it looks like we're just having a repeat of mechanics at the end of that. Unless something changes pretty drastically pretty soon.
You really are formidable.
Alright, how are we looking at this? Oh, that's going to be a lot of attacks. Okay.
Now we'll see what you're truly made of.
Going for limit break. Alright then. Sorry for how loud this might be.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
Alright then. Let's go Sasana on it.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble. Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
So I should probably state the reason it's got the shroud on is that head has been like falling asleep a lot lately. So it's got that to like help recover like mana so it can attempt to yeah, not be asleep most of the day. That's just for the benefit of people new to the stream. Folks on YouTube, you'll have heard that earlier anyway in the story. With more accuracy, too.
Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here. I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter. In some respects, she is much like me. Hot-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliyola, but a concerned father. Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamati? Whether it be as third promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
I like her, she seems cool. Yeah, young but has potential.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamati thinks she understands so many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all 4 claimants are lacking. This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one. And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne. As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn. Guide Lamati as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I knew it. There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Watch over her, champion.
To be fair, we've already kind of been doing what he requested before he requested it.
Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Gallof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other 2, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Got one that's yeah, this is on Tural. So of the 4 claimants, we've got Uklamat, which is the one we're accompanying, which is doesn't really understand her people. She's not especially strong, and she's not like, not overly smart, but she's, you know, smart enough. Inexperienced is probably fairer to say. We have a Mikote called Bona. His issue is, whilst he does want to like help people, he's going about it in an odd way. Like, he's not really considering the different cultures that should be respected. Then we've got, I don't remember what his name is. The first promise. He's like this guy's like biological son. He's a warmonger. He basically just wants to bring war back to Tural. Just because people seem to have forgotten how bad things in war are. Like, you've got one tribe that's like literally just a culture of merchants. They just see his ideals as, you know, they're going to conquer more territory, so they're going to have more places to sell to, which, you know, obviously that's just kind of gross. But at the same time, their only experience is at times of peace. They're just like, oh, more territory, more places to go to, cool. And the last one doesn't really care about Tural as a whole. It's just like, yeah, I just want to rule this place. So they've all got issues, but some of them are definitely worse than others. Head this way, or we'll keep dueling until the day dies. Even now I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bouts. Zaralja, which is the first, that's the name that I couldn't remember. That's the first promise. Your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You do live up to your fearsome reputation. Curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? Oh, Fev, nothing more. Well, that's all it was. I've had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at 4 odd cabins. Turns after you've had a moment to recover, eh? Sure. Alright, we've got some boots. And there should be an upgrade. Literally anything from these quests should be an upgrade now. I don't even need to open that. Those are some big boots. Yeah, proper love the just the whole aesthetic of this place. Mind you, I also love the music. Like, the music in the city is great. Oh, I just remembered something. So I'm not sure if... Oh, it's slapped on there, lovely. That means I am... Right, so if I mute this tab... Click channel... Right. I should be able to earn rewards on this as well then. Lovely. I can start to get my rewards before I go to stand the stream later. Because I'm pretty sure he said they were streaming today. No, they're streaming. I'm pretty sure he said he was streaming Tural today, so... Oh yeah, I need to turn that off. That might help. Oh, why didn't I just... I could have just eaten it down. With your companions will continue the rite of succession. Yes. Came to the stream right as the raid happened. Huh? To keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You all set to go? Left the Aussie are prepared to travel in search of work, so I have 2 belongings to begin with. In farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment. I really struggle with some of the names in this one, so I apologise in advance. Shall we depart for Earth and try them? A word before you go. He's our friend. Gavu, what are you doing here? Ah, spend my days correcting manners. Here I am perpetrating grave offence by delaying the third promise's departure. Please take up your axe and have my flesh and attack on me. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright, I won't let it bother me either. I love just how quickly, just like... It's like, oh god, I'm really sorry. And he's like, no, don't worry about it, it's fine. It's like, okay. I won't worry about it. What's all that about? I had come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold if I'm not mistaken. That's right. One step before the rite of succession. You know anything about the subject? I'd love to hear it. Allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tural for thousands of years. Even when it comes to describing the place itself, stories do not always agree. Oop. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it's more unassuming, knows its name to fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. Ow, 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 ow. The lesson to be learned from this third promise, that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That's all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you. I'll keep them. What to make of these cautionary tales? Every expedition has ended in tragedy. How did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? Seems a legend originated with the Yokhui. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time. But first, let's see to Fontaine. Let's see Fontaine safely into the Moblin's car. So his chair's a bit creaky. The back support's like a fairly thin piece of wood. So it's creaking with my back against it, so apologies for that. Meanwhile, in Kozamaoka.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was...
Did not mean to click that.
Do not be foolish, Bakunjaja. Foolish would be carrying on with these tall feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy.
So, for context, on what he means by that, the one-handed Mamulja are, well, normal, I suppose. The two-headed ones are like maybe one in a century, but they're also believed to be sterile, so like one actually having a child is rare, even by like it's like a rarity of a rarity.
Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place!
A moment, First Promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
Yeah, don't you get?
My thanks for your restraint. I can kill him whenever I please. Your part in this is far from over.
I wonder if he's going to attempt to ambush any other parties. Okay, we got there without incident, that's fine. We're back. We brought with us a willing potswan. This is Fontaine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at the Stames Aesthetics in Ulla. Wonderful, impressive. Your first return with that promise. With an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Elpant will show you to work, Pod. Listen, look forward to hearing your proclaimed dawn hearing you proclaimed dawn servant. Thank you, Fontaine. I'm sure not to disappoint you. So, for these moblins, they basically just take in crafters. They'll provide all the materials they need, all the food that they need, lodging. Yeah, they'll make sure they've got no distractions, they can just focus on the work. And yeah, their whole culture revolves around like distributing like the best like silver and gold ware, I guess, in the realm. You have reached met the requirements of the feeder pots. Ready Rock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. I was like Cobby speak. Opposed to 3. That makes 3. More Potswan candidates? Come. I'll already rock your tails. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh ho ho, you are doing well. Like nothing less of Zerolja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, second promise. Must have you apply that Shallian knowledge you so cherish, and arm Tural with weapons of Magitech design. Your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. Rules of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tural is known for its advanced technology. Just as the great Galamald Empire was deterred from invading Shallian. That may well be true. How long will it take Tural to rest to this advanced state? How many years? A very collective commitment to education and hard work. It should not take so very... way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and and swallow Shallion whole. Conquer the nation through force of arms. You're looking for a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Those won't be the first failed empire. You keep fighting, till the mounted cost convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Rock is reminded of a days long ago. Time before Tural. There were no Potpacts for the Potswan. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. The other day Gulul Jeja arrived. Families of the Gobsnatch pleaded with him, so we came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulul Jeja just wanted to talk. He had ears. We had come here to trade words, not blows. Goldwork crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of techniques employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now with the works of a joyful artisan. He pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy Potswan make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Little Jaja's words were wise. Joy smells that in greed bring fine craft. Much jingle shine. The head of reason was behind the forging of Potpacts. Yes, reason and clever think changed Nobby's way of life. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. Rather look to the future or the next feat. I don't trust that one. Should get going on that as well. So, what I'm feeling is, because that guy looks, it seems really sus for a little while now. Well, Jajan never did come back, did he? You have a moment, third promise? Ragnarok would repay your hand helping with Kai. Tale of a golden city. Really? I'd love to hear it. Towers of the streets, all fashioned from gold, everywhere you look. Every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, everyone in between. They live in golden happiness, city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Above the clouds? So is the golden city like as is law? Everything fashioned from gold, eh? Just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Ragnarok. Where did you hear that particular tale? Our long-time Yokui friends. We live up in the mountains, in Urkapacha. Giants again. Seems to be pointing us our way. Its feet and everything leading up to it has taught me so much about Moblin way of life. Sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smells behind. So I'm thinking that the First Promises advisor is a plant from wherever that two-headed Mamulja came from. Because I think he's probably going to try and sneak his way into power somehow. That's probably why he had Bakul Jaja like spared instead of killed. It's very suspicious. Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, the villages featured prominently in the saga, and not to be ignored. The Urkpacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. We leave Earthshire from the west. There's a road which leads right up the mountains. Let's find that first. Oh yeah, I turned off my mount music, so we've got the zone music. Proper love the, like, just the look of the zones and even look at some of the enemies. Especially love the music. The music is lovely. Looks like the trail is going to be steep from here on in. Hope everyone's ready for some climbing. I promise. But I caught you. Medoark asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than a keystone? Yes, an item of great importance. Also, I was told. Shouldn't take long if you please follow me. Like he's one of the bandits we'd heard about. Talk to Salva? Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. Yeah, they're definitely bandits. %100% the bandits. It's like quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. Perhaps have complications? Well, let's wait a while longer. We should definitely have gone back looking. Getting a little ridiculous. Did you get lost on the way back to find us? How? It's only one road. Don't underestimate Wooklamat's sense of direction or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. See what's keeping her, shall we? Not answering it means definitely bandits. Not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. It was Reddy Rock who had business with her, yes? Aaronville, you even said there were bandits. Why are you not even at least a little bit suspicious? Come on, man. Yeah, it's when you get moments like this when you want to go fast that you just feel how slow some of the mounts are sometimes. Like, you can practically tell just from the attire that was going to be a bandit. This one I'll have no idea why we came back. Back in so soon? We've come looking for Wooklamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Red Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you... neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Who was the man who came for her? Oh, I thought you left already. Where's Amity? Not with you? You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? Thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable. Yet, rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. I'll help you search. It's not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose their contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Sam and I should work together at least. Better to facilitate communication between our groups. The rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. Yeah, I suppose, like, literally everyone else has link pearls except for this guy. Let's be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Connor, that's his name. We should be doing a search. Yes, we should. I'm still so disappointed that literally no one suspected bandits. Amity was returning to Earthenshire from the west. She should have passed through here, except Reddy Rock swears she did not see her. In which case, it's entirely possible that Lamity never made it back to the village at all. The way to be certain is to access entry station to the opposite entrance. Alright. If that's how you feel about it, we'll go this way. Right, so... I'll find it so weird that we wouldn't just go back with them. Their promise? Bobby's been standing post with diligent eye watching. They know Clement's passed this way. What of Fanawauta with bright coloured hair? Probably knows something of this one. He has down flaps about the Pelu peddler in Venifys who was attacked by crazy hair bandit on the road. Bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here. Though I wish it were otherwise, we must consider the possibility that the Fanawautan messenger and the brigand described By the century, everyone was the same, and that Lamity is a very real danger. Come, let's us hurry to many fires. Like, what with this peddler should they still be around? I was kind of worried that I'd accidentally skipped through some text, but I had not. You know what, that's quite a long trip. We'll just like if I had like flying at this point, or if my mounts ran faster, I wouldn't mind. But it'll take so long to run back. And when it's a path I've already covered, like... Was there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I'd recognize you. I'll tell you everything I remember, so I can promise. That scoundrel Rokessa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistake in that hair. All of my peddler friends have stories of the notorious bandit leader and his predations. Rokessa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel. No fresh quarry coming out of the broken stairs. I've had to become more creative. I wonder who went after Lamity. Thinks he can ransom her for a royal sum. Expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. Let's say you to a small deception. I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Rokessa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we'll catch the rat by the tail. Next on plan. I have just the right garments for your disguise. At a special discounted price, of course. Brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit. I see. Very well. I accept your generous deal. Now we'll lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow behind, boasting those along the way how much you paid a hefty purse in exchange for rare gemstone or some such. If Rokessa is as coin-hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. Let him strike, then we spring our trap. Yeah, you know, assuming this guy wasn't part of the thing. Multiplayer parts? Right. There, that's the Tural fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you put an appropriate display, we'll continue to our next performance. Slash happy. Red gemstone from the Redstone Merchant, you say? Infinite profit we must have made on such a sale. As for destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods in my usual haunts. Right, I'm just gonna quickly sort drink, I'll just be a sec. Hello. A bit start. That makes certain Rokessa is aware of me. Let's continue. I'm guessing we need to entertain this one over here as well. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. Stage is yours. Slash happy. The head sailor sold you a sparkle stone for your collection? Well, that explains your giant joy smile. Maybe he's happy for your happiness. Maybe he's also jealous of the merchant and all the jingle shine you must have made. That should be enough. But perhaps one last act to drive it home. Cherry Pelue. See that cheerful pillow? Tell the tale of your precious gemstone. It will be done with this part of the charade. Slash happy. Passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection. That is a stroke of luck. I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat person, no sellsword is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop. Return forthwith to Tural. You see that? The rats come for a nibble. Led your path to perfection. Man of many talents, just as Thancred and Oriange described. Now, lure Walkessa out and spring our trap. Right, I should probably quickly use these two. Just so that if we do get into a fight, you know, my gear's as good as it can be. So, I've noticed a lot of gear seems to be like reused sets, which, you know, is fair. It's nice seeing new sets, but like at the same time, the other stuff is still pretty decent. Let's execute the final stage of the plan. I'll set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed. Better sell the active defenceless merchant. Assuming Walkessa is watching, I'll likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. Relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Oh, I'm going to suck at this. I'm always pretty terrible at the like follow missions. Like the last ones we had to do were in well, Galamond. Last ones I remember. And those were awful. And to like hide behind cars and stuff. Even worse, this is wide open. I really hope it's just like a cutscene thing and I don't actually have to do the follow without being seen. Your business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. What's up, dude? I got a paintbrush. You're the gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. It's a bit in your eye, man. Got these Tural. After interrogate the son, you'd be so kind. Please leave them capable of speech. Christ. Tell us how you can tell that this guy at least knows how strong we are. Just leave him capable of speech. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's a second promise. What do you want with us? I'm scared of a fancy tile. Take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these robes. I know your gang's behind my sister's abduction. Don't know where she is. Alright, you're not getting answers from us? That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where's little Clement? I'm fast losing patience. Talk now or die, the choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired? By whom? We weren't told that either. Only Waukessen knows. This one who took the job. Well, it seems like we need the leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call him Thancred and his tracking skills. Perhaps you could pursue Waukessen in the meantime. 14 is square next year. Bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, suggest that you shadow him rather than force confrontation. It might lead us to where Lamity is being held. Thanks muchly. I'll save that for later. Because there's some people in my free company that don't use Twitch. So I'll eat that their way if you don't mind. Thanks muchly. at that lake. That was a lovely looking lake. Oh, he didn't get far. Got like an injury or something. Fall from a distance, and if you notice, don't fall too far behind. Dang nabbit. Right, okay. The problem is, like, oh yeah, this is how we'll display, like, how the sea. But they're so far away. Right, am I able to get to the next tree? He's currently facing this way. Problem is we can't fall too far behind. I'll stop soon. God. We're still good, we're still good. Next place I can hide is over here. Yeah, we're not allowed to get too close, otherwise he'll detect us. Understandably so. Alright. I should start walking and... Never mind. Crap. Is it the guy that was suspicious of? I feel like it might be the guy that was suspicious of. Yep, different guy, okay. Finally, my money, give it to me now. The landscape may be hunting us already. Arm yourselves. We had our own trouble finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin, and I offered you a gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? Not to blacken tempers upon us. Oh look, I could tell that man was a killer, a butcher, not the devil in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleating. Go on, scamper away now before a scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Oh, the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? Well, I'm outside the hideout. Think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Marquesa. Stay on the Mamulja's tail. You don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. Catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Ay ay ay. Stealth into stealth. If you noticed, I fall too far behind. Oh, okay. So this is a checkpoint. Right. Not sure which side I want to be at. Probably stopping soon. Oh, it's not really a place I can actually hide over this side. Get at least a tree between us. It should be okay. The fact that it's got another destination means that oh, I'm probably screwed.
Better late than never. That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
As for that.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Yeah, trust and Thancred.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be? These days, Tural and Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
Had. But
Why release the Panity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
basically just wound up doing a big loop. Because we are back at many fires. But just down there. Yeah, we basically just went from here down this far, all the way down this far, back up to this. I may have put rescuing Lamity ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made this same choice. After all, if I'm incapable of saving my sister, whilst also winning the throne, then I'm not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Please gather our forces. First, allow me to brief everyone on our current on the present situation. Essentially, we're just waiting on word from Thancred. Us, at the very least, we believe this Hubigo knows where Lamity has been taken. Thancred is sheltering their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join them with all haste. Unfortunately, Akure had the foresight to release your Punuti from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Enville, as an expert on wildlife, there are chances of recapturing the beast. The right mix of feed, it can be done. Should like an extra hand to help scattering about, however. Would you accompany him, Sammy?
Yes. Yes, I shall.
Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the Punity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we'd have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metal work, let them try to add some about a short walk away. Divide the tasks divide the tasks and have at it. It's an unusually aggressive wild herd of Punties down the river, so our girl will fled in the opposite direction. Oh, we'll try the waters upriver. Assuming our Punity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Yaka. We need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Both Punities eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants. Tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I did leftovers to the feed I've prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marshal's natural scents. Yaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter the feet deeper in. I'm waiting for you near the shallows, the rest of our Puniti's enticing feast. Oh, how I wish I could fly. Looking forward to getting to to finish the MSQ so I can go like spearfishing and stuff. I mean, I could do that now, but like I want to go through the main story stuff. It'd be nice being able to go around fishing and stuff. We cut over them. Tell by the way they run. The Arabelle's pretty feet along the lot's edge. This doesn't look all that deep. Well, I suppose we're just like laying breadcrumbs at this point, are we? Throw it back out into the open. All set? Just finished laying the last of the bait. Step back and out the side. Leave the rest to me. Sure thing, buddy. Show me what you got. There she is. Nothing to be afraid of. Just need your help one last time. Young ground wager. Go on, come with me. Yes, that's a good girl. Fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then I'll lead her over to the boat. I kind of know we have a tea bag. I'll teleport back, it'll be quicker. Up corner. Bill has a punty in hand. Good. Expect nothing less from a certified cleaner. As for the harness, we're able to purchase all the parts we need. The Lavier twins are over in Earthenshire right now, and the Potts won't make the repairs. Oh, it shouldn't take too long. We're ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. We must know something by now. You found her? Understood, thank you. But to invoke his name. Thancred followed the Hubigo's boat to its destination. They've confirmed that they are holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Bakul Jajar and his minions. I swear I'll make them regret this. Naviti is in Richleaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, drop the punity make our way down to Ihu. I struggle so much with these names. Right. Ihui Katumu. There we go. And that is a river that we went on in the dungeon, which was just before. Well, the last stuff I did, really.
Thancred. The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim their baubles by force.
Give it back! Fosunten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it!
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me. Who did that?
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Yes. I do appreciate that you went straight for the head.
You dare ambush me?
Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
I have what, buddy? Heck yeah.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
Oh, you messed up, son.
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them!
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
Do we give chase?
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
Alright there, bud. Good catch at least. Good power slide. You unharmed, aren't you? Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you too. I must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I've been so careless. Underestimated it. Cost me a keystone. Constantine upended his life so I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. We won't let him get away with it. Goddamn right about that. When we meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take that take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't a cool Jaja curse some useless sycophant when he caught sight of us? A reference to Sarilja, I would assume. He's devoted to our brother and is the only Bunwa I know of participating in the right of succession. If Sarilja was somehow involved in this, never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. The forfeit is his right to be called brother. Buckle Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamati. She requests that Father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. Maybe that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. Dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. Oh, crap. Something to think about. For now, however, the ride continues. Thank you all for your help. Catch you later, guys. Should be moving on as well. If to travel will come out. Bet I am. Tural just gained a good head start. This time we clawed back some lost ground. It upsets me that I keep clicking as well. I need to just take my mouse off my hand off the mouse in cutscenes. Really, I'm sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I do appreciate you all for coming to save me. Is that another dungeon, or is that the next area? Oh, the next area. Well, it's 93, so it could be a dungeon on the way to it. The road beckons, friends. We're on our way to the Okui. Then it's back to the path through the mountain. Where the path through the mountain begins. There we go. Remember, it's what we tricked into walking off with Wildkiss up. But am I facing it like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose though. You know, I keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, I can't be standing around here all day. I've got a lot of lost time to make up for. Right, let's just hop back over here to save a bit of time. So yeah, like most of these like blue plus quests will be like ether currents. So if we go to travel ether currents, it'll show you like where you can fly in each of the zones and stuff. As you can see, I'm not overly far with the first two zones. These ones, however, quite far indeed. Couldn't leave without letting Red Rock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. Now Erenville's nowhere to be seen. Wait for a few more moments. Which for giving you the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. That smug gleaner. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried we'll come out with agonize over the loss of a keystone, but I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards then. I'll be honest, with him being missing as well now, I'd been a bit more concerned that he'd been kidnapped as well. Oh, alright, no preference. There are a lot of people in this zone, it seems. Which I suppose kind of makes sense, as it's like... Oh yeah! It's literally a starter zone. And like a later on starter zone. I'm sure you've noticed the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths and plenty of water. More steps and we'll be in Waller's Echo. I'm not taking it slow. Meow. This looks pretty cool too. And yes, I have noticed the frame rate is looking a bit patchy. Ooh, I'm getting used to it with the air up here. Oh, it's the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met the Yokoi. The heck? And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside the picture. Oh, it is for most Turali. Giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledged to undertake in their pact with Dawn Servant. Watch over Tural Vidral, while commander, and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah yes, Clement told us about the Tural Vidral, creatures that live far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed, Yet, even amongst those anomalies, Valgamanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned from the Lay of Ice, it was Galut Jaja who managed to imprison the beast, and has laid dormant in the temple ever since. Said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valgamanda was lured inside by Galut Jaja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongest vault, Tural Vidral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. All this echo, as both Lay of Proof and Lay of Ice took place. This not suggests we'll be facing 2 feats this time. It's a question we can ask the Elector when we find him. Or maybe we should just flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone at. Yeah, let's go with this one. That should be our priority. He'll show up against Tural. Suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn. And no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against Tural later. Yeah. Alright. Take out the selector. Selector. One of the 2. I suggest we pay a visit to Cariosa the Gracious. Or so that temple is called. The Moblins told me the High Luminary Gafurla is to be found there. Gurfler? Gurfler. Sorry. If we had to ask someone for information, he would seem a wise choice. Gurfler. Who are you? I'm Gurfler. Ooh. That was pretty. Oh, that's someone's mount. I thought it was like a pot, like really cool fire, like bubbling out of it. But no, it's just someone's mount. That was cool, but you know. A bit disappointed it was someone's mount and not cool stuff. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Will Clement, third promise of Tural. I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gurfalo? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. Huh. Easier than expected. Here we go then. I think it might be voiced. It's not. Gods, is that? Aye. Valgamanda. The tail looks like Phoenix. In fact, even the head looks like Phoenix. Welcome. I illuminate Billiflow? Billiflow? He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermoa. This is the Sky Rune, Valgamanda? It is. The Tural Vidral, whose name evoked terror since time immemorial. Speaking of time immemorial, there is actually a there we go. So the statue of Westminster in 1275 has listed the start date of time immemorial as the 3rd of September 1189. Basically, it's just the point in time from when there's no prior records. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were brittle as leaves before Valgamander's tempestuous power. When Skyruin descended upon Urkabatra 8 decades ago, casualties were staggering. Had Galuljajan and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. The titanic battle with Valgamander raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, the heroes were pushed beyond their limits, beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus, the head of reason concocted a desperate plan. Galuljajar tricked the Skyruin into losing control of its ice magics, causing the unwitting Tural Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. Like that ever since. Work, Pepper. What happens if the ice ever melts? The question looms large in our minds. The magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valgamander commands powers of fire, lightning, and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was a result of those energies slipping free. Raging tempest from Valgamander. Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gurfler. That is to be your challenge. Ah, so the search itself is the feat. Already spoken with my brothers, I take it. I have. Their expeditions are underway. I'd better pick up the pace. Aye, but we need a direction to search him first. See what hints we can gather from the villagers.
Aye, yes.
I definitely feel like we're going to be fighting that pretty soon. Right, what I'll do is I'll hand in this quest, end the recording there, and then I shall start up the next one. Gods, Valgamander is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold its own against that thing. Just never fail though. Didn't expect the old guard to come running. Be up to us to save the day. Right, that will be the end of this recording, so I shall see you next time. Bye now.